Hail and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Whew, last time was pretty intense. Truly, I felt the weight of life for the very first time. Now, as you can see, we're all here, all differently classed out, and Colony 4 are our buds again. So let's hope we don't have any more wacky run-ins with the consoles for a little bit, because Entom needs a bit of a break, and maybe a bit of a cool-down part where we go and do some exploring. Uni, what the hell are you doing?
She got a bit caught on the beds back there.
She's been doing that since the last part, but yeah, Colony 4, just get a new landmark right off the bat. Now, I was going to explore this place properly last time, but Mr. PP Poo Poo Pants over here needed a bit of a bathroom break, so we called it early.
Yeah, unfortunately we had to do that, but that means that this part could be entirely exploration and side quests and stuff.
Ooh, you'll love to see it.
Which is okay, because the main story basically says you need to do exploration and side quests and stuff.
I love it when that happens. What is this? You're nothing, you're just a thing.
I think that is the bath for Colony 4, and I think it's the only bath we see outside of Colony 9.
Fair enough. If it's got a star, I will talk to them.
The star just means they have something new to say. In this case, it probably means you're talking to them for the first time, which means they'll be registered on your affinity chart, which is a good thing.
Has the affinity chart actually popped up properly yet?
I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's in your menu. You don't need to worry about it too much in terms of, like, how to unlock quests and stuff, because, like, it was really convoluted to get a lot of things in Xenoblade 1, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
That's not really present in this game that I've found. There's probably a couple times where you need a certain rank with a colony for something, but there's nothing nearly as complicated as it was in Xenoblade 1,
right,
where you needed very specific things or mutually exclusive quests or something like that, so.
Oh, this is the dude who set us up with the barracks last time, I think. I recognize him by his chocobo yellow wings and whatnot. Pay them in gold, Noah. They'll come over to your side instantly. I don't think we have any gold, actually.
We have G, whatever the currency of this world is, and it's not like we really have anything to spend it on.
G, short for G. G-double-E. There's that rubby flat you were on about, Spur.
Yes, we can't actually go there because the Pharaonis of Colony 4 caused a landslide while it was chasing us. Which is the game's way of saying you have other stuff to do first.
Very good. I see stuff over there. I want it, then I'll come back. I swear to you I'm coming back.
This is the exploration part, so feel free to do however much you feel like doing, in all honesty. Just don't go say hi to that big lizard over there. I think you auto-targeted the lizard. That's what Lance reacted to.
Oh, wait, like, holy shit. Let's stay the fuck away from that.
He did say he wanted something a bit meatier.
So how are you doing today, Spar? Just while I attack a defenseless animal.
Well, I did mention that we had a nurse coming this morning that we needed to see. It turned out that said nurse was actually kind of worthless. Because she could not prescribe medications for my mom. That was not a thing she has authorization for. So, unfortunately, the visit was mostly kind of worthless. Things are going to get done the way we need them to anyway. But, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of weird how they worked your mom into the story of Xenoblade 3. Otherwise, you were just kind of blogging there. But, you know, I trust the writers of this game. They have a plan. Alright, let's progress things a bit instead of dicking about, I think.
I think we actually do get to explore the Pharaonis that you, had to stop last time, so you will actually get to take that path that I had you stop on. Jesus Christ, my words today.
Oh, well, you know, it's the start of a session, we'll warm up. Such is the way of things. Alright, so, follow the candy path, let's call it.
People in Colony 4 are certainly quick to accept things.
Not everyone in the colony is quick to accept things, as we'll see. There are some that are pretty upset about Agnes being here, even if they've technically left Agnes by now.
Well, they can't say shit because Ethel's in charge.
You lot sleep all right?
Yeah, for like a whole week.
Like a lot.
Ugh.
Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us.
Why you always got to be meta, Spa?
Don't
It
sweat it.
undermines
Just a
the
tiny
validity
bit of
of these playthroughs. It's hallowed establishment of
My
playthroughs.
iris clock. I couldn't quite believe it. So
I'm not going to say anything, I'm just sandbagging you on that one.
That's fair.
And?
Didn't get snuffle. The flame clock didn't show, and neither did any motes. Looks like it's real.
Yeah. We were baffled too, at first.
Anyway, we're all thankful to you. Flame clocks don't work so good when you're dirt.
Yeah, again, they had no idea what was going to happen by destroying the flame clock, because that's not what happened to our party.
I thought Ethel's
Ouroboros Stone separated them,
It was
like,
when she saved our
different
lives,
than
wasn't it?
destroying the flame clock, so that was really a gamble.
It seems like it kind of shunted them out of the timeline. Like, they still have, you know, the expiry period, but they're not governed by the flame clock anymore.
Greatest warrior in all of Agnes. And a commander loves to spar with the guy.
I know him.
If the flame clock runs out while you're connected to it, then you die, presumably the whole colony, I guess. That's no longer a thing for them, so they don't have to keep killing things in order to survive now.
Right.
That's right.
Don't think I didn't notice that these Feronuses can turn into mechs, by the way.
Kinda special ones that Ethel and her rival here happen to have.
One time, one of his Feronis' knee joints blew clean out.
Ah, my bloody knee! Owned. Alright, I yield.
Well, most likely it was a failure of maintenance. The commander could have ended it then and there.
I like how he's literally just on fire.
So angry. Every shot a potential thumbnail.
But no.
Telling other people's tales again? Not very endearing. Cut it out.
Why'd you make me fart and poop my way throughout that story? Very demeaning.
I'm joking.
Ethel?
It became a tremendous scandal. The castle stripped our colony of our silver rank, demoting us to dirt.
Wow, that's a hell of a drop.
But look,
She
they were
basically
the lowest of the
let
low,
the enemy go,
and still they chose
which
to
is,
stick by me.
you know,
Even though it meant having to live day to
antithesis,
day.
whatever, to,
Antithesis,
That's
but
why I must obey.
yeah, to what
For him.
the castles want, or what Mobius wants, or whoever is actually in control
Free
here.
from the yoke of the flame clock, yes, certainly. However, this is another matter.
What is it about then?
Hunger, pride, desire, joy maybe. It's a little hard to put it to words, but something along those lines. I haven't all the time in the world, and my troops understand this full well. For me, well, all of us.
I wonder how far Ethel is
That's
from
what
her
I believe
homecoming,
is
exactly.
everything.
I believe
that
she's
will give
around the
purpose to
same
the
time
remainder
as
of our
Mio,
lives.
like just a few months away.
A purpose to life.
You could tell by how much of the red color is left on their tattoo.
Right.
Wow, really?
I didn't say I agreed. I just see her point of view, that's all.
I like Tyod in Noah's
All right
jacket.
now, let's
Everyone
put it in
kind of
the
looks good in
surprising.
Noah's jacket. It's just a really
When we
sharp
talked last
design.
night, you said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
I'm going to put you in a Super Mario 64 cannon and blast you straight there.
It would make the game shorter.
It sure would. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, you have to actually walk at their speed. If you go in front of them, they will stop. These are probably the worst part of the game, and that's probably exaggerating, but I don't like these walk along with the NPCs parts.
Well, if I could get them roller skates, I would spar, but alas, we don't have the budget for them.
Fortunately, you're not going very far.
Oh, it was just an ear. think I procced the landmark for this, the other sesh, so no points for me this time.
This right here is Sword March. Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes.
The cannon, as we
Mainly
discussed.
the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That
Now, I've seen an ocean
Nobody's
in, like, the
met
trailers
before.
and whatnot. I haven't seen any
Such a tease.
vortex, per se.
I don't know if you can see it from where you're at, but yeah, here's a glimpse of it in cutscene.
As soon as you're close to it.
It is basically just a giant storm that destroys anything that gets near it.
Kind of reminds me of the Cloud Sea from 2.
Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Is that close to Agnian forces?
The road's dangerous.
Yes, but also just kind of more of the late game territories, which I guess is more the game dictating that than the way it would be naturally.
as always.
Additionally, you are Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
What a really fucking cool
I feel safe
cutscene.
betting on it.
Yeah, most of the time.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
Oh, that was just ominous noise from the game. I thought I heard a train horn or something. I was like, there's no trains near my house.
Wait a minute, that's not
There's
right.
Even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
It does seem like either of the castles would have cleaned it out by
We
now.
had to advance
You'll
to
find
this
out why
region
that's not the
ourselves.
case.
It
Okay.
was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then, there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean?
Again, no concept
Is
of
it
what a
person
city actually
Or a
is.
thing?
Yeah.
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
I thought it was a food.
Will you still go
Can
there,
you eat a
regardless?
city? Well, if you try hard enough.
That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris,
Mom?
our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
You have to shout, I'm just right
Feel
here.
free to use
That's the
facilities here at
military
your
thing.
leisure. Get ready for what's ahead.
These troops are more standard military, like the Homs and whatnot, and then you kind of have like the Asian style guys, samurais on the other side.
Again, it's the separation between Xenoblade 1 and 2 that
Relax.
the Keva's
you
forces
see
are
what
based
Ethel
on the first
said?
game,
Just
the
use
Agnian
the
forces are
facilities
based on the
like
second.
Clemente.
I'm not sure
have
why
to
that
eat,
dictates
else you
that the
won't grow.
Agnian forces are more like the samurais. Not really sure what that's all about, actually.
Get to you. Yeah? Mm.
Maybe it's the difference in blade types that they use.
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend.
Oh no.
He always wore it till last year.
I did say that not everyone was okay with us being here.
Yes, he died fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here. Clean through.
You're wrong. We're actually from Colony Gam... Mimi, what? If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Better not fucking miss.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time. Not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
Wow, what a cockhead.
Yeah, what an asshole.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
Just because his friend died in a little war. Oh, boo-hoo.
Right. We did
Not
kill
like
people.
they haven't done the
Maybe
same
not
thing
his
to the
friends,
other
but
side.
certainly others.
Well, hypocrisy and propaganda. Powerful
We
tools,
had no
mate.
choice. If we hadn't have...
this was still kind of the point in the game where I was like,
We had no choice.
I kind of can't really
Yeah, that
feel
was
sympathy
clear
for
until
someone
now.
complaining like this because of that
But not
hypocrisy.
anymore. Right?
I feel a lot more sympathy for the main characters, obviously, because of what they're going through,
There's a
but,
chance we can make
yeah, someone
amends.
complaining about the other
Even
side
if we're
participating in a
misunderstood.
war when this side is also participating in the same war, I don't know about that kind of complaint.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
I don't think we can carry this back to the
We're
table.
dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help.
Tacos all around.
Besides,
I realize those aren't
You gave us
tacos,
a
they're
choice.
probably more like rolls.
Burritos or something like that? I don't know.
Alright, I don't speak Italian, alright?
we won't have to take others' lives.
Speaking of food, whenever you get the chance, you should go by the canteen
And you made
here
it
and
true.
pick up
Thanks for that.
whatever food item is here, because that'll give a new recipe to Manana.
Ooh, I've come up with a new recipe.
In fact, every time you find a new colony, go by their canteen and do that.
Okay, steal trade secrets, got it.
That guy in the background was walking over the bed because I saw him snap down to the ground.
Mhm. Yeah, that happened earlier as well. This colony is a bunch of fucking freaks. Like, no wonder Uni started to break at the start of the part. I guess it's just... whatever. Alright, guys, can I say something? Sounds heavy. I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. How about not war? You mean about Colony 4? It's hardly your responsibility. I gotta get back into the voice work. Or I could just read it normally, like a human. Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility exactly. It's more like a natural reaction. Oh, feel that even for a former enemy? That's how I feel about it, right now at least. Mimi, your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. What an odd idiom. I saw you teleport back there. What are you doing?
No wonder Colony 4 needed our help.
So yeah, war is hell, but life doesn't have to be. It's time to start giving back, to shift the scales of karma back in our favour.
Yeah, it turns out that war is hell, but life is also hell when life is just war. So we're gonna try to change that.
Ergo... Oh, my head hurts. You brought maths into it, and now I'm just a little bit confused. Whatever. Oi, watch it, buddy. Well, if we're going to do that, perhaps a little intelligence gathering is in order. Yeah, I guess we gotta. It's one thing to want to lend a hand, another to know where to stick it. What? I guess we better ask around the colony then. Still feeling weird about this? What, worried about helping the bad guys? It's a bit late for that, love. Anyway, if anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll just punt them under 11 this, right? Look, I just want to take a moment to say I'm British, and even this is too British by my standards. Stop popping up in the background! Jesus Christ, it's like in AAA games, where every time... I saw it again. Where every time the camera cuts, the hair flips back into place.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Except this is running using literal magic on a Switch, and even more so for Xenoblade on the original Wii, so I can cut it a little bit of slack in that regard.
Oh, at the very end there, the NPC actually sat down on the seat properly.
God bless. All across Aeonios you will find these icons. Look near them for info that could be useful on your travels. Be sure to check any you happen to find.
This is your main way of starting side quests. Some of the bits of info you find will not always start a quest, but you can still discuss them, which will basically be the replacement for the heart-to-hearts in this game.
Okay.
I don't think the
So we're going to get two of these.
Yeah, if this carries on, the wound will just keep piling up higher and higher.
Hello. Ah, you must be the ones Ethel told us about. Yeah, that's us. I'd love to give you a proper welcome, but unfortunately my hands are somewhat tied right now. Truly sorry. We've a lack of personnel, dwindling medical supplies, and the patients won't stop arriving. Quite selfish of them, really.
I'm a bit too busy. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you dirty whatever you are. Oh wait, we're on the same side. Turns to face Mio. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Thanks, Alessandra. 2 of 2 problems. New topic available. Listen to people's conversations on your travels to acquire info fragments. Once you find enough, they can be discussed with fellow party members at rest spots. Oh, this is cool.
It is very cool, and it's kind of front-loaded because of how many of these become available right away, but this is, like I said, your main source of side quests, is finding these kind of info things.
It's a little bit Ace Attorney, if you will. I want the food. Where's the food?
You have to go into the rest spot at the canteen, which the game is actually preventing you from leaving.
Fine. Just wanted a burger is all. In Discuss, you can talk with the party about the different info fragments that you have gathered. From here, let's discuss the issues at Colony 4.
Some of the discussion things will have specific locations that they need to be done at. Later on, specific heroes that you need to have in your party in order for them to activate.
Okay, so those requirements take the place of building up affinity.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty easy to fulfill. You just either travel or change your party up.
You either play or you don't play, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
I got the feeling they could deal with the staffing problem if they didn't also have a not enough stuff problem. Thanks, Lance. Truly. Big think dimension right here.
They could probably do a lot of stuff if they had drugs, Senna.
Imagine if the poor just weren't poor. They just don't want it hard enough, I guess.
Imagine how much work we could get done if everyone took speed.
Imagine if we didn't sleep. Imagine Dragons, the end. But we have to do something.
There is one thing that can be done, a very sudden influx of supplies that we have learned about previously in the game.
Ah. Tyon, if you've got something to say, then do, or by the Queen's knuckles, I'll slap you.
Unity is just so great, though.
Why is the Queen's knuckles an idiom, exactly? Did you come up with something? First of all, I have to say there's no guarantee. Spit it out, man. We can work out the kinks later. I hear you. Then let's leave, this instant. You what? Oi! Where are we off to now? Galgor's men here. If we're lucky, we can make it in time. In time for what? You're not making sense.
Not explaining anything for dramatic effect. Let's go.
Yeah. Drop it. Let's just do as he says.
I think it might kick you out of the canteen and you'll have to go back in for the food.
Ah, well, such is life.
On the other hand, buying that food will also overwrite anything you currently had active.
Hey, you lot, got a second?
What's up, Boliaris?
Is this one of our first examples of auto-scrolling voice dialogue?
Yeah. These are, I would say, more common than the full subtitle scenes.
Uh-huh.
I guess the start of the game is so important that they need the full subtitles more often.
She wouldn't hesitate to die for the colony if it came down to it.
Uh-huh.
And she's so strong that she'll bear any burden alone, however heavy. Look, if anything would have happened to her, then... Colony 4, then... We'd be...
We'd be below the dirt.
Okay. Calm down. Sorry. Got carried away. Yeah, don't worry about it. Look, if you see her, just tell me, okay? Sorry to have kept you.
So I assume this leads into the hero quest.
Yes, any quest marker that has a yellow icon is a hero quest.
You got it, mate.
Or later on, the Ascension quests, which are connected in the same way.
You spoke at a table. Just have some points in it. Discussing different info fragments can further quests, like the issues at Colony 4 you just talked about. Very cool. Nice.
Galgul's Mania is north of here.
Excuse me, just going back over here.
Well then, no time like the present.
Give me that friggin' food.
You have to actually go back to that rest spot over there to order it.
Well, at least I'm talking to a new person here.
This is true as well. Yeah, the canteens will have an option to buy food, whereas the rest spots like a campsite will have the option to make food.
Right.
You know, you're very limited in what you can buy. I think every area only has one thing, but that is how you get the new recipes.
Here we go. Spend money to order food. Yeah, let's have that.
I'll start, shall I?
Probably one of the most worthless bonuses is this one because it's just money. A boost to money dropped, but hey, more recipes is more recipes.
I want to have a kerfuffle tornado, right?
Break time's over.
Alrighty. Let's go see if we can do a thing about Ethel. Ooh, new stuff.
Yeah, see if they got anything here.
Maybe I've got something you need.
There's so much choice.
What are you buying?
What are you selling? Ooh, that makes everyone go up. That makes everyone go up.
I would recommend grabbing some steam belts, hero gloves, and ice headbands.
Okay, how many of each?
You don't actually have a lot of money right now, so stick with one of each and grab another gear support.
Okay. Ice headband?
Yes, and the hero gloves.
Alright.
Yeah, that should be good for now.
Now, who do these go to, Spar? Who shall I equip the lucky people with?
Do you want to do more damage with your attackers, or have an easier time holding aggro?
I would like to do more damage, please.
Okay, so on either Uni or Tyon, we're just unlocking the things for level 20 there. Let's see, she already has a silver belt, which I think is the same if not better. So check Tyon.
Okay.
And he has a Nopon strap, which is good, but change that to the steam belt. I think everyone else's accessories are pretty good right now.
Yeah. Wait until we get a new slot, I guess.
Yes, you're not really in need of any like dexterity or stuff, but having those early on is pretty good to have.
Turn that thing off. Don't need to be railroaded right now.
You are choosing the dangerous path, my friend.
I hope we can make use of this.
Woohoo, look at the big lad.
Yeah, fortunately these things move slow enough that you can get through here without getting aggroed, but you do need to move it a bit. And that thing is also there. You should be able to fight that.
I think I attempted this guy before.
The only thing I would be worried about with this thing is if the big lizard walks by and joins the fight.
There we go, he's toppled. Oh, love that fusion talk.
Remember to back out with down on the D-pad before you overheat. Not that overheating is really bad, but it just means you can't use it again until it fully cools down.
Oh, this guitar is wonderful.
I've been listening to this on repeat while playing lately because I basically found a good, unique monster to fight over and over to get class ranks, so I've just been kind of doing that. That was excellent timing to get that launch, wow.
Probably could have stood to have been a bit closer to my teammates when I shot that off, but whatever.
The Ouroboros heals maybe have a bigger range, but also, like, Lands and Senna had already fused as well, and you can't take damage in an Ouroboros form, so you also can't heal an Ouroboros form, so it didn't matter.
There we go. Ah, here we go. Here's the finale. I was tapping A thinking it was plus. That was the wrong button to press.
Well, whatever.
Let's see. Reduces enemy even defense. Increases defender aggro. Whatever.
Yeah, pretty much just do whatever you want.
Very nice. Yeah.
Does that finish it? Yeah, 100 on the dot.
He can count, ladies and germs. Reduces enemy physical defense. Yeah. I'm just doing what feels good, baby.
Yeah. Just do whatever, really. Do we get a good reactivation? Yeah, kinda. You're probably not going to be able to finish this round, unfortunately.
We'll see, Spar. Have faith.
Because I don't think Senna's going to get enough points out of this.
Alas.
But you did do a pretty nice chunk of damage.
Yeah, baby.
And they fused at the last second because why not?
And just like in Xenoblade 2, when you take out a unique enemy, a tombstone gets left behind, so you can redo it if you want to.
Yes, and actually, I'll go ahead and mention this. The 5 super bosses that are in the game leave behind special tombstones that you can actually challenge at a higher level. So you can actually refight the super bosses up to level 200.
Ooh.
I have not attempted that yet, and I don't know if I'm honestly going to.
Oh, bless.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Girl with the goal quota met.
One in every part. I think there's a ladder you can drop here if you haven't already.
That would make sense.
I think it was the direction you were going a second ago.
So this way? Oh yeah, there it is.
We might have already gotten that one. I can't remember.
Holy fuck, what is going on down there?
Looks like it's still usable. Who wants to do the honors? Cha-ching.
I like Senna.
Yeah.
She's just so happy.
Indeed. I mean, war's hell, but Well, why can't you have fun with stuff like this? It's alright, I can help.
It's just a bunch of Hoxes fighting each other. Ah, you've already done this one, so you don't get the special rewards out of it.
I get a little joy in my heart, Spar. That's all you really need.
We continue the perpetual line of one side fighting the other, I guess.
We were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
I think I've been to the top of this little mazer before. But whatever, if it's for Ethel, we do it.
Well, this is specifically what Tyon wanted us to do. We are keeping an eye out for Ethel along the way, though.
Right, right. Guess I just got my wires crossed there.
And if you look off to your left there, you'll see that big, I guess, ramp of sand. You'll be able to climb that later.
Oh, wow.
Not later today, but later in the game.
Oh. Expectations not met. 0 out of 10. Hello, Ethel.
Ethel?
Well, well, it seems everything coalesced.
Oh, it's you.
Almost like it was written to be that way.
What are you doing here?
That's what I was.
Wait, look over there!
Huh? Oh. Supply containers airdropped from each army's HQ at the castles contain many valuable items. It's always worth looking out for the red smoke marking their landing sites. Nice.
Whoa!
If I am correct, I think they will always drop in the same locations. They have, like, specific points on the map that they'll be at.
Supply drop?
Yes.
And often
Sent
when
from
you
Agnes.
warp to a location,
How can you tell?
you'll see a supply drop in
Got
like
word
that.
an
Okay.
advanced troop from Agnes
Or at
has
least
been
I've
seen in the
noticed that
area.
anyway.
And if they're in the middle of enemy territory, it has to be due to some kind of operation. The supply drop must be timed for the arrival of a main force.
Funnily enough, it's that supply drop we're after.
Did you know about the Agnian troops, Tyon?
I've known about the presence of Agnian forces in this region for a while.
Well, yeah, if they're from
Never
Agnes, why
verified
wouldn't
that
they?
supplies were being dropped, but I won't say I didn't suspect.
Oh yeah? Wow. Looks like you can verify it now.
From the way that you're talking,
What is her problem
sounds as though
exactly?
you're after supplies too.
Tyon's whole thing
Well,
kind
I
of
think
rubs her the
supplies
wrong
specifically.
way. He's
You've got
very
kind of
analytical
format
and she's very take things as they go.
Headstrong,
I
yeah.
see. Then it looks as though we happen to have the same goal.
Really?
Boliaris was looking for you. You didn't actually come alone.
I can
did you?
agree with a lot of the comments
I
that I've
actually
seen,
did.
both in
Your
general
understanding
and
of the situation
on
is
the
correct.
previous videos,
And I
that
can't risk any more
the
casualties.
main party of this game
You
is
thought
really,
you'd go
really
and take
strong.
care of this yourself.
I can't say that I like it better than the main party in the first game,
I said I
because
couldn't
there's
afford
some
any more
really strong
casualties,
contenders in that
and
one.
includes
Well, we've
you.
discussed this before, that nostalgia is a hard beast to tame.
But
I
Colony
think
4
Shulk
is
is
my
probably just one of my
responsibility.
favorite characters ever,
We want to work
so I
with
don't
you.
think anything's ever going to beat
Be
that.
that as it
And
may.
Fiora, Dunban, and Ryan,
We've
and
already
Ricky are
made our
all
minds
great.
up. That's why we're here.
And Charla and Melia are there too.
Wow.
might end up having to
Let's be
cross
fair,
over with
between those
people
two
from your
characters, I
own
think it's
country.
Charla who deserves the "and Charla" comment.
Fair. Melia was better in Future Connected than she was in the main game, I
Talking
think.
About avoiding casualties. You know that includes you too, Ethel, don't you?
What? Really? Oh, I thought my Silvercoat would protect me from any harm. I love that Riku's just here,
I yield.
offering no
I can't
information,
very well refuse you
just
now.
taking up scenery.
Don't worry, Ethel. We're not who we used to be.
Yeah, we won't drag you down.
Then if we're agreed, let's hurry and pick up those supplies.
Apologies. And thank you all.
Yeah, buddy.
Ethel is our first hero, as you can probably expect.
There were instances like this during Xenoblade 2, like when Van Damme joined the party.
someone else.
Yeah.
Now, I know his name is like Vandam, but I've just got it in my head that it's Van Damme, so I'm going to keep saying that.
I don't think pronunciation is a big thing for these things, considering we've pronounced things wrong multiple times in this very playthrough.
Speak for yourself.
Well, yes, but also that.
Who's fighting me? It was a rock monster.
Yeah, big lad that popped out of the ground. There's another one that you just passed.
I'm good, thanks.
Again, those things will aggro no matter how over-leveled you are. If I walked past those now at level 99, they would pop out and attack me.
Maybe they just feel they could have a go. Just the sound of enemies twatting each other in the distance is so funny. Oh, interesting. Hey up, lads.
This one means business.
I've got a rocket!
Oh yeah, by the way, one of Ethel's arts that she has grants power charge, which greatly increases the damage of the next art she uses. And of course you can get master arts from other classes, and you can unlock Ethel's class. That art is something that you're probably going to want to be using a lot.
Can I play as her is the thing?
No, you cannot control the heroes in the party. They are solely controlled by the AI.
Fair enough.
You didn't charge off on your own.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
So you remember that path that we took to get back behind the Great Wall last time?
Yes, I know exactly the area you're talking about.
Very much the same.
That's exactly where we're going.
Thankfully, the wolves don't aggro to me anymore. Because it was a bit annoying when I was going through here doing some leveling, and it was like, ooh!
Yeah, it gets kind of old. I think I mentioned last time that we would be coming back here for this, but it was okay for you to be exploring no matter what, so...
Yeah, it was okay for me to have fun, to have joy and wonder in my heart.
I feel like I kind of ruined the Tony Hawk Adventure... No, not Adventure. American Wasteland. Tony Hawk Adventure 2 battle. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, I kind of backseated the whole thing for you, and I feel really bad about that, so I am kind of letting you do whatever you want.
It's fine, mate. I appreciate your input.
Come after me, and that's what you
Something's
get.
not right.
Oh, Jesus.
Keep your guard up.
I'm seeing a bit of red steam over here.
Hey, something's not right.
What do we do?
No time to daydream. We have to hurry. Ethel!
So my question is, what are the wolves planning to do? Because they can't open the box.
I don't know. They're acting entirely on instinct.
I guess they just smell the food and go for it.
You're dealing with me.
I will use fusion wherever possible.
Doing it at level 0 like this is kind of not entirely worth it, but also you don't have a lot of opportunity to use fusion arts to increase the levels, so do whatever the hell you want. No matter what, it's cool.
Hell yeah, baby. Oh, these poor guys, they never stood a chance.
Those troops that are just off to the side watching this happen. Like, what the fuck did we run into? I feel like they would kind of be like, I want the wolves back, please. I understand what these are, at least.
Yeah, just one thing left. Ethel.
I mean, you're already dirt rank.
What?
Might as well let him go.
Take your wounded and get out.
Also, she wouldn't, defeat an
Leave
enemy
now.
while it's down. That was kind of the whole thing that was happening earlier against her rival.
Did I do the right thing just now?
The castle don't care,
As a
though.
Kavesi commander.
There was never a reason for any of us to fight in the first place. You did the right thing, in my opinion.
The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. Some situations aren't salvageable. That's the nature of war. It's beyond anyone's control.
I wouldn't say that exactly, especially with the consoles running around.
Yeah, that's true.
What a tedious thing
I
to
mean,
talk about.
this whole thing is about people being able to
We'll recover the
gain
supplies
that
and head back to
control.
Colony 4.
So,
I'm afraid I'll need you all a while longer.
I really hope we find some medical supplies.
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
First things first, I could have gone for the supply drop first, but I would have been able to look myself in the mirror.
you sort of gain a new appreciation for flute music from this game.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'll need a hand here.
Kevis and Agnes working together as one for goods and services.
Man, finally.
Hurry back to Colony 4.
Well, we got medical supplies.
You also picked up a few more accessories. Better versions of the ones you bought, actually.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that happens.
Can't skip travel here.
You can't skip travel to the Piranha's hatch directly, which is weird.
Yeah.
Commander? Commander! Commander Ethel!
Yes, that is my name.
I looked for you everywhere. Where in blazes were you?
I went to fetch medical supplies. Distribute them to the med team.
Yes, Mom, I'll... wait. No. Oh, no, you don't.
Are you two married or something?
I'm sorry for making you worry.
Well, he is the lieutenant, so they do work together.
I did this for everyone.
I understand your feelings, but... well... I suppose at least you're unharmed.
This dude has Rhine energy.
A bit, yeah.
That's twice you've helped me out. I owe you another one.
Nah, don't worry about it. We were acting of our own free will.
Huh. Free will, you say?
Then to reward your efforts, I'll work on getting our injured up and about again. Come, Boliaris.
Coming.
Whipped.
Ethel.
Yes?
What's wrong, Noah?
I was thinking about what you said. The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. If someone like you says it, then I don't doubt it's probably true. But
It's just kind of a fact of life, really.
Sometimes there's no good choice to make, but you still have to choose.
Sometimes you don't have
Thanks to
all the
you, we're
information
alive right now.
available to make the
I
right
can
choice.
say with certainty that's a good outcome. That's the only thing I'm certain of, actually.
Noah, you...
And we never properly thanked you.
Huh, so we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Silvercoat Ethel, we want to formally thank you for your courage.
Once a soldier, always a soldier.
I can hardly recognize the three of you.
Mostly because we change clothes.
Really?
I'll continue to do my best to live up to my nickname.
Yay, we did good. We stole supplies from the other side.
May our alliance last.
And Ethel is officially unlocked.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And her class is automatically unlocked on Noah. This will happen every time you get a hero character.
Using buff arts is advised before deploying other arts. Talent art raises the attack power, so make sure to perform role actions. Complete a hero's quest, have them permanently join the party. Deepen your affinity with a hero to allow your main party members free use of that hero's class. Ooh, now we're getting really deep and luscious into the combat. Other characters can still acquire a hero's class by fighting alongside that hero. Very cool. Nice. Characters' clothing. Ah, here we go. This is a chance for us to actually use the DLC stuff I friggin' purchased.
Yes, you can change to a few standard outfits. You can also select the clothing of any class that you have reached rank 10 with.
I see. Alright, so we got the Zephyr. We got the military uniform. Pretty flash. DLC.
Nice. And of course, base clothing just means whatever class you currently have equipped.
Right. There you go. Very striking.
It's a bit bright, yeah. I like tie-ons.
Not bad.
Not a fan of the yellow, but yeah, not bad. Honestly, that's a good color match. That's good.
And now to be completely confused when I try and see who is what class at a glance. Alrighty. Can I add any more to the interlink?
You might be able to do a little bit to unlock some stuff, yeah.
Glorious Wing, power charge for all.
Very good, very good. That one at the very top that's highlighted, the red one, that will slow the buildup of the heat gauge. And you want to grab as many of those as you can, because that means you can stay in the Ouroboros form longer.
Right.
A new power, eh?
I just recently maxed out the soul trees on all of my characters, and it takes a while.
Yeah, let's play as a flash fencer for a little bit. Cross impact, null slash. Okay, let's have a look at these. Buff self with power charge when art hits. Increases critical rate by 50%. And that.
Hidden Thorn is one of the strongest arts in the entire game.
Nice.
Definitely a good one to have.
Now, will I get her outfit if I change stuff back to normal? Nice.
Looks a little strange to me.
Yeah, we're going to stick with these ones, I think.
I think if you go to the Heroes menu, you might be able to add Ethel to your party now.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I'm going to order some food.
Remember, you can only order this one.
I'll start, shall I?
I just wanted to see them sitting so...
Uni's back.
Whatever.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Alrighty, heroes.
Ready for duty?
obviously the only one we have right now.
Felling them in short, vicious bouts. Very nice. There we go.
The other benefit of having a hero along with you is that they have special effects during chain attacks. They don't get the bonuses that your normal classes get, where attackers get a boost if they attack first, healers will stop at 99, and tanks will guarantee the highest TP person is reactivated. Heroes do not get those bonuses. I want to make that very clear.
Okay.
Instead, they have their own very specific bonuses, which can be very, very strong in some cases.
I thought I could play, but alas, Spar was right. Oh, hello. They're kind of unreal, weren't they? What the ever-loving flames are they?
Standing right here.
One of one, eh?
Interesting news.
I may have learned the name of Noah's sword because someone pointed it out in a comment.
We could do with some.
Yeah, I've never seen that name before, actually.
Huh.
Apparently the red part is called the Veiled Sword, which might be in this discussion, actually. And the actual blade that he pulled out to cut the flame clock is called Lucky 7.
Yeah, we still got the aging thing to deal with. Bit of a shame though, isn't it? The trick with using other blades is pretty sparking useful. Lads, have you got comfortable with using Senna's blade yet?
It's more of a hammer.
Yeah, more or less. I'll tell you this though, bashing enemies around with that thing is a real bloody kick. Oh hey, here's a thought. Why don't we all try using Senna's blade at once? Offense is the best defense, right? We'd be done in no time. Done and dusted as husks on the ground, yes. I mean, if you want a whole party of attackers, you can have that.
You sure can, and you'll probably die. There's a few situations where it can work out.
Going all in on any one roll would risk total defeat. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you're right, it's exactly as you say. Here's what we do then, Tyon. You do the defender thing, and everyone else grabs Senna's blade. Better, yeah? Were you even listening to me, or just... wrong accent, Tom. You called your friend Dom 100 EXP. Nay, 1,000.
Such a pleasant fragrance.
Those little things are, as I mentioned, basically the replacement for heart-to-hearts. Just 100 bonus XP is all you get off of it.
Fair enough. Have friends sampled delight of yummy mixed veg torpedo wrap? Pinnacle of cuisine of dirt. Recommended much. Work on your sales pitch. We'll have to tell Madonna about this. I'm sure it'll inspire her cooking too. Alrighty.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Much better.
Yeah, I have to agree that the yellow shirt doesn't look quite great on Noah.
Well, we'll see what's what next time then, Spar. I'm gonna rest up, watch this cutscene, and then I think we'll call it for this sesh.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, jeez.
Another bit thinner, I think. Best bath ever.
PBE.
You taking a dip, Mimi? It's nice and warm. I might skip today. Wasn't really a sweaty one. What? How can you miss a hot bath opportunity?
You realise I'm part cat, right?
Then again, I guess when you smell so nice already, maybe it's no problem.
Senna, could you tone down the
Embarrassed about other people seeing
You're just
it?
too honest, you're too good.
There's no need to be. Miss Ethel thought of everything. She even managed to give us a window when the bath would be empty. Ah, yes.
Yeah, I
did know
think
that.
trying to bathe with the people that probably want us dead would be a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I will take a dip. Atta girl. Okay. Don't wait for me. All right then. Have a good one. And good night. Yeah. Good night, Senna.
What was that about?
Mio's got a lot on her mind.
I guess so, when you're like 2 and a bit months away from dying. The landslide clearance is complete. I'm sorry it couldn't have been sooner. Thank you, Ethel. Thanks to that, we'll be able to make it through to Ribby Flats. Colony 4's engineers are excellent. They took care of that faster than I thought they would. I guess we'll be saying bye-bye to Colony 4. Well, we did the Colony 4 arc in a single parts bar.
Yes, I do have a warning for you next time when we start, but, you know what? I'll save that for then.
Oh boy. Cool. Yeah, we'll go see him. Also, there's something I need to tell you all before you depart. That shirt looks awful on you, and yellow is just not your colour.
It's really not. The blue jacket looks great, but the yellow shirt doesn't really fit.
Affinity level. Solving colony folks' problems will deepen your affinity with them. This can be done by completing quests, blah 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 blah. Affinity bonuses.
You'll get these just by raising affinity naturally. Things like walking speed increase and stuff like that. Pretty useful stuff.
Let's finish up with old Bolly over here. And then when they see us off, that's a good point to end things, I believe.
The warning that I wanted to give you is actually about going up there. Because something happens that you can't reverse if you go up there now.
Well, looks like we're in for a repeat of last time. Only without the pissing and whatnot. On the plus side, I did miss one of these guys out here, so swings and roundabouts. Lance, you alright? Read the flow of battle well, and she's virtually unparalleled as an attacker.
That's not entirely true, but it's close to true.
Where's this affinity chart exactly?
I believe it is under System. No. Maybe it's not added to the menu quite yet.
Okay. Affinity bonuses.
Run faster, grab items from a bigger range, and extend the duration of food buffs, stuff like that.
Indeedy so. Doop-a-doo.
Such a pleasant fragrance.
Right, let's see if we can get a little bit of a level up here.
Do be careful about over-leveling, though.
Don't tell me how to play my games, Phil.
Yeah, it's all up to you.
Alright, folks, that was a little jaunt through Colony 4, and we have added Silvercoat Ethel, the badass of Colony 4, to our team. Time will tell what other heroes cross our paths, but that's for then, and this is now, so we'll see you next time for more Xenoblade Chronicles 3.